What's up, everybody? I'm gonna try and share my story a bit. I've tried to do this a bunch of times, but I've always messed it up. But this time, I'm just gonna go ahead and share it. So, I had a pretty good life growing up, man. Really good childhood. And, ended up living in Pennsylvania. I was born and raised in Florida. I moved there in like 2011, and in 2014, I was a DJ and stuff then. I was part of this crew and everything. But I got, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning on June 1st, which it would have been a Sunday because Saturday night I was at a party. And I don't remember any of it, like, pretty much up until July 2014. All, all of that is a blur. Um, but I ended up getting hit by a cop car with no dash cam. And it was considered my fault because I had alcohol, um, benzos, THC, and opiates because I was on heroin but Suboxone too. And that accident kind of saved my life for there. So what happened is I had 5 brain bleeds, 6 skull fractures, 18 of my teeth were knocked out. On my right side, ribs are broken. I got a scar on my back from like right here down to my lower middle back from where the front grate of the cop car hit me. And I had a broken arm and a broken leg too. I was in a coma for 30, 32 days. I'm actually going to bring up the picture of it on my phone, my older phone. So, yeah, I was in a coma for 32 days, and I had to relearn how to walk, talk, eat, drink, all that stuff we take for granted every day. So, after that, I moved to, like, my parents split up and stuff, and I moved to Tennessee with my dad. And then, I was there for a little bit, and I moved here to Ohio because my brother was here, and all my family up here I'm close with, so I came here. And I ended up getting back into drugs, but it was pretty much just meth this time. And I started doing meth hardcore. I was intravenous user and all that craziness. And it was June 4th of 2020 when I got off of everything because I had a bad experience. Was up for like 11 days. I shot up, so I didn't care whether I lived or died because what had happened to me already. You know, I should be dead right now, but the EMS cheated my death. They brought me back, I'm good. So, let me pull this up here. So I started going to AA and HA, and that worked really good. And then I ended up getting with this girl through HA. I started a CMA meeting, Crystal Meth Anonymous. I got one started here. I brought it here because there wasn't one. And I think it's still running. But when I got with this girl, stuff happened. And, here we go. Let's see if you can see this picture. Yeah, that was me in the hospital. I was like that for 32 days. So I started losing interest too. And one day, I was kind of living with my ex-girlfriend, but one day I'm sitting there watching YouTube. I don't have any videos. Like, I want to watch everything. It's just on YouTube random playlist. And I had seen Orbiting, and I had seen Gloving a couple times, but it didn't resonate with me. So I'm watching these videos. I actually had an Orbit. I was trying to do that. I had like the arm wrap thing, starting to get that down and able to make different like etch-a-sketch shapes. And this video came on, and the video is by Starlight, and it's called Glove for Glove. And she suffers from mental stress, and she said when she puts the gloves on, it quiets everything, and she can be herself in the light. And I had stuff, I always have stuff going on in my head. It never, ever shuts up. There's some always, even as I'm talking, my head is running with thoughts. That's why I'll pause. Like, I kind of forget where I'm at because a thought got really intrusive. So, I was looking, the Orbit was kind of bringing me a little bit of peace. So I was looking for some, hopefully, I was thinking it would have been flow art like the Orbit or something. And I decided, I heard that, to pick up the gloves. So I ordered a pair of Spectra Evolution of Amazing Lights, because those were like top of the line. And I ordered those. Those came in August. No, they might have came in September of 2021. And as in Florida, I was a DJ. My DJ name is DJ Ripple. But in Florida, I used to use glow sticks. I'd have them like this. So I knew a little bit of the liquid and a little bit of figure eights. Nothing else. So I had the gloves and I'm doing that stuff. And the next day, that was September 29th. On September 30th, the next day, this girl, Elle, came up to me. And she showed me this. Like just the finger rolls, and told me, you want to incorporate that. And I walked around that whole festival doing that shit. That I was hooked right then. Right when she showed me that, I started to do it, and it was just one thought going on in my head at a time. And I was able to like, holy shit, all I have to do is, okay. So I'm doing that. That whole festival, I'm doing that stuff. Everywhere I was going. And when I left there, I continued. I haven't stopped. I haven't put it down. There was 2 days where I wasn't feeling really good. And I kind of had like a block. I couldn't really see any other moves. So I was able to just kind of stop for 2 days. Like, every once in a while I'd still do that and that. It's for a little bit and then nothing else. And when I came back to it, I had a couple other things. And this last month, I've really started to get into new stuff. And I continue to do this. Another one of my motivations. I've already shown it to a couple people that suffer mental distress, and they loved it. And I also, people have seen it. Like, I'll go to Sheetz Nightly to get a drink or cigarettes or whatever. And I might, if it's at night, I might sit down, drink my drink outside with my lights on, doing my flow, and people see, and they'll be really intrigued, and they'll come up, they'll talk to me. Every one of them that has says, oh my gosh, that's really amazing. This one guy was like, man, I was sitting in my car, I seen you, because I was trying to teach two guys. He said, I seen you, that's really trippy, I had to come over and see it. So I got to show him too. And I've had a couple of drunk people, that's always a fun situation. Trying to give a drunk person a license that said they wanted one, your best thing is just to go fast. Because it fucks their head all up. Or messes their head all up. You probably can't. I don't know if it's not, maybe you can't cuss on YouTube or whatever, but oh well. So, yeah, I continue to do this because how much joy and pleasure I get out of it. And then that it does that to other people. And those people it does that to, some of them, not all of them, but some of them, they want to be able to do that too. After I seen that Starlight video, I mean, she was 2 years in, what she was doing was ridiculous. I'll share the link for the video in the description. So, yeah, the tests and shit she did were ridiculous. It was amazing. Yeah, I think that's about it. And everybody have a good night, good day, wherever. Peace, love, and happiness. Unity and respect.